You give based on your love for God. There are days you want to give something because you love the person. Giving shows the sincerity of your love. 2 Corinthians 8 verse 8. I am not commanding you, but I want to test the sincerity of your love by comparing it with the earnestness of others. People were giving to Paul. Paul said that, I want to see how much you give so that I can compare with the Macedonian church. You give based on the commanded instruction. There are days you have no purpose in your heart. There are days God has not blessed you that way. But God can make a demand that I want this one. And those are the ones which can be difficult. And yet, when you're able to do it, it changes your destiny. Yes. Example, there was a man called Abraham. God came to Abraham and said, Abraham, I want your son. Not just your son, your only begotten son, Isaac. Now, the common reason is that Abraham said that, God, okay, I understand I'm going to give you Isaac, but God, let's wait for Isaac to grow. Then Isaac will marry. Isaac will give birth to double twins. Then we can take one of the twins and give it to you. God will have watched Abraham, but Abraham will not have gotten a certain blessing. When God makes a demand, people use calculation. Don't you think God knew that Isaac was the only son? Some time later, God tested Abraham. He said, Abraham, here am I. He replied. Then God said, take your son, your only son, whom you love. God, the one I love. Most of the time, God will give you a commandment. Let's learn to obey the command of God.
Christ Palace International Ministries.